perfect, check it and see. I was the perfect brother, I think they would say. I did all the work so they could just play. Dad was the boss, with me by his side, but I was in charge, a truth I cannot hide. When he needed things done, who did he call? Brother number one. It was I who stood tall. You brothers were wimps, I remember it well. You had it easy, is the story I'd tell. The pipe that I moved needed a real man. You were all at the gnat, working your tan. I got up at 4, put on my rubber boots. $2 a line seemed like a lot of loot. Time after time, I carried that tube, then back to the tractor to give it a lube. You brothers, of course, were sleeping in that day. I did all the work, but we all got to pay. Slopping through the mud was my typical day, while in your warm beds, you would all stay. Sissy work is all you would do. Your pipe came with wheels and a motor too. Steve, could you please slow it down a tad? This is my poem. Is my writing that bad? You did good work. That was very clear. Except for that time you milked Burgermeister's steer. Nice try, guy, but I'll take it from here. It's my birthday, so it's you I will smear. Let's start with you and George, a couple of real humdingers. Tried to move pipe and cut off your fingers. You two were a treat, fighting all day. Then at the end of the week, you expected the same pay. Then there was the time I sent you to the pump. You burned up your hand and landed on your rump. You were a wuss, that is my take. The tractor I chased, in my hand was a snake. Okay, Steve, let's get back to you. I don't think so, guy. Not till I'm through. All my siblings had issues, the stories I could tell. Give me a moment. I'll reveal them as well. Mark could have farmed, had the love in his heart, but I was the champ when it came to a fart. He would stay on the tractor, even when the wind was blowing. Kind of reminds me of old Galen Rowland. He got along with Pops, probably the only one, but now that he's gone, we all miss him a ton. Howard, of course, seems like a nice guy, but certainly not perfect, he said with a sigh. He went to the dump in that old blue truck, came back in a sling. That wasn't just bad luck. He did find Mornay to keep his life busy, but decided the farm just made him too dizzy. I stopped him again, I did my best. This tone's about you, give it a rest. Wasn't it you that left in a fright, like the Indianapolis Colts in the middle of the night? My memory's not clear like you say yours is. Maybe I should stop, mind my own biz. At last I agree, said Steve right on cue. I'll finish the siblings, then I'll get back to you. Sian was so little, was so cute with a rattle, but her favorite pastime later was finding Dad just to tattle. She made a list of parts, one from each brother. Luckily for all, Joe loves her like no other. When Kim was a lad, he was dumb as a knob, but he had that truck with the sweetest paint job. Steve, please, shut it down, bro. I have stories too, you might eat some crow. You are getting old, body not what it used to be. It might be hard at your age just to take a pee. Your hair has surprised. It's still in your head. For most Weisenberger, it's gone long before we're dead. In high school, it was cute, curls and all. You were a stud standing so tall. That's how I remember it. You were tall as a tree, a bit shorter now, maybe by an inch or 3. Your brothers weren't perfect, as you pointed out, but they'll always love you. That's what this poem is about. What you do have is family. Great kids indeed. Making those babies seems like a stampede. That's as good as it gets, I don't disagree. Grandkids to love, extend that family tree. I wanted to be kind was the last words I chose, but to tell you the truth, turning 60 blows.